Hello, welcome back, Box1 here. Today we're going to be looking at this. This is the LEGO 2024 Monkey Palace board game. It came with a bunch of stuff, including these cardboard pieces here, a bunch of LEGO pieces, 3 little figures, and I believe 67 cards, some very cool pieces for starting the game, and a very nice 32 by 32 base plate. We're going to be looking at this and how to play in this video, so I do hope you'll enjoy. And I believe the first thing we should be looking at is everything that comes in the game. And this thing here is the first thing we'll look at. These are the actual figures or pieces that you'll be playing with a little in the game. They aren't the main focus, but they are pretty cool. And you get a monkey, which is always in the game, and the two other ones are optional, a butterfly and a frog in a very nice like dark purple pink color. But it's a very nice combination. I'll show you the monkey as well. Very common Lego monkey, but it's still very cool to get. I don't think I have another Lego monkey, so it's still very cool to me. And I really like these newer looking Lego monkey variants. Very cool. There are also 67 cards included in this. Sorry for the glare on the one of them. But I'll be showing you all of them in the instructions once we get to that. But just know there's 67 of them, all of which have a very interesting way of play. Next up, we have these very cool player cards, which are used by up to 4 players. You can do this with as low as 2, if I can speak. But it just basically determines what reoccurring pieces you'll get, and then what pieces you get to start the game. And all of them are different. I'll show you the biggest one and smallest one. But yeah, they go in order of who ate a banana last, which is kind of an interesting way to start the game. Whoever ate a banana last gets the biggest one. I don't know. It's interesting game rule. But anyway, very cool. You get 4 of them, and they just determine what type of pieces you get to build with. You also get a whole bunch of these, with you getting 80 of these, 80 of these, and 16 of these. You also get 16 of each of these trophy bricks or decoration bricks, and those will be used in later things. Finally, you get this very cool tray to separate them, these very cool cardboard inserts, which go on this very cool 32 by 32 base plate. Now, this 32 base plate by 32 base plate has these 4 corner bricks, which can be used to place this. This is basically like a grid for your bricks to be placed down on, so you can place bricks in the grid, and it's not just all over the place. It's kind of cool. They're all different. They're also all double-sided, so they are all different grids there. And yeah, I just thought they're pretty cool. All the things you need to know are also here. There are many different things here, and you can also scan the QR code to have a video for the rules, which is kind of cool. But it also shows you the different types of cards. There are 67 monkey cards, plus 14 of these banana cards. And then there's also 3 of these. So I said 67 in the beginning. It's not 67 total. It's just 67 monkey cards. Then there's 14 bonus, and then 3 trophy. And you can see those main ones laid out there and there. And this is all the different types of those monkey cards that you see in that big stack right there. 67 total, and you can see there's quite a few varieties. This is how you should organize it if you're actually playing the game, according to the monkey value and the color. If you are new to the game, it also has some how to play or how to set up the game instructions at the bottom, so you can always just pause and read those. I won't be going over them too much because they're pretty self-explanatory, but it also talks about how to actually do this. So player 1 is whoever last ate a banana. I said player 4 before. I meant player 1 gets this one, and they get the least number. Whoever is the... And then it goes clockwise after that. But very weird way to start it, but kind of interesting. It also has a simplified version of every step. All, I believe, 8 of them here. And, yeah. And then it has a very complex version of them. And here is step 1. This is all step 1, which is kind of crazy. The next steps are very small, but this one is massive, because this is actually how to build. And you can read this Staircases consist of one or more arches. It has to be a direct path, and there must be a clear starting and ending point. And it also shows you you can only go up with staircases when building. You can't go down. And yeah, you can also build with columns to actually support the staircase. Each arch must be supported, and you can use any number of bricks that you have. I'll show you how you determine what bricks you have. Obviously, I showed you that on the back of those player cards. That's for the first turn, and then on the front, you get a reoccurring shipment of bricks, basically. So this is what you get every turn, and then the cards also give you bricks. And I will tell you in a little while how that works. But it shows actually how to start the game. You first just place some bricks down on the board, and yeah, you start. Player 1 can start, and he only gets those 2 bricks, as I showed you. And then after that, after you finish your staircase, you have to put on top of it the designated, like green bamboo, dark green bamboo, or gold piece, and that's determined by which brick it starts on. If it starts on one of these light green ones, it's the light green, dark green, and then the gold. Very simple. There's some very simple ways to do this, and some more very simple instructions that are kind of self-explanatory, but the end of the staircase must be an arch. That's another important thing, and yeah, that's pretty much it, besides not being able to go on the middle studs of those arches, and all things must be supported, of course. You can see arches can only be used as direct steps. They can't just bridge off for no reason. And then, yeah, very simple. And as you can see, arches cannot be stacked either. And when stacking arches, we can kind of show you how this works by just simply doing this. Arch, arch. That can be player 1's turn. Simple as that. And after that, they have to put their green, dark green, or just green, I guess, bamboo up here. And you don't have to be the highest on the staircase. You can be low if you don't have enough pieces, but there is incentive to be highest because you get monkey points for every arch you place. And if you get the highest of your color, you get an extra one. And those monkey points, as you can see, can be used to buy these cards. And these cards are very important because they give you more bricks, which is very great. Now, as you can see, the lower level bricks only give you 1 set of bricks. You don't get reoccurring ones from this, but you do get reoccurring bricks, which is symbolized by this, from these bricks. From these cards, I should say, which are slightly more expensive. The most expensive cards, these ones for 6 points, don't give you any bricks, but they do give you 10 bananas, which are very important in the game, and you'll have to try and get as many of those as possible. Now, how do you know which is recurring? As I said, the symbol, and after you get your first set of bricks, you simply turn it over, and it also shows you what recurring brick you need. Very cool. Now, you don't have to spend all your monkey points on the highest level card that you can get. You can spread it out. Say you have 6, as it shows here, you can get multiple different types of cards, which are very cool, and I quite like that feature. The only stipulation there is that the card has to match the color of the brick you placed, or the decoration brick you placed, as you can see here. And also, with multicolor cards, it doesn't have to match, so it can be any, which is kind of cool. And as you can see here, when it shows a slash in the card, it's take either or, not both, which is also kind of interesting and good to know. And as you can see here, if we have 2 monkey cards, you can take either an arch or a brick here. Say we take an arch, as well as a column on the one, and then after that we flip them over. Now for this one, you get a reoccurring 2 bricks every turn. So next turn you get 2 of these little bricks, but for the other one, as you can see, and for the other one, you wouldn't get anything. It's a low-level card. You sometimes, or usually, don't get anything for them. Once you have a full deck, you simply place the new card on top of the old one. Very simple, and you do want to keep all your cards because that will be important for actually winning the game. The final thing is if you make your staircase 5 bricks high, you get a bonus card, which are these banana cards right here, and you can just put them beside your deck because they're also very important for winning the game in the future. The second to last thing we should talk about in regards to cards are the optional and non-optional trophy cards. The monkey one is non-optional, while the butterfly and frog are. And there's some rules regarding them. If you place a golden decoration brick, I should say, on the staircase, you must place your monkey on any knob on the staircase. So, any end knob. So this one would be an end knob, this an end knob, this is an end knob, so on and so forth. And that blocks your opponent from building there. Now that's really helpful, for you of course, not for them. But you can use that, and you can also get 2 banana points from holding the card. And that's important to win, as I said. The other way you get banana points, as you saw earlier, is from getting the monkey cards. The monkey cards. But the butterfly and frog are optional. The butterfly is interesting. You also get 2 banana points if you are holding it, and you must place the butterfly on top of the decoration brick of any color if it is the tallest. It's on the highest brick. So say this would probably be a light green. I don't know why I didn't even put that on there already. Light green. We can now put the butterfly on top of here, and I'll show you with the monkey as well. If you place a golden brick, say you place that one, you can put your monkey here, and he blocks the staircase for any other players trying to build up there. The last and most interesting card, at least to me, is the frog card, and you can just take it at any time. You don't have to have it up. You can take it from another player. You can take it from the side of the board. You can take it anytime. But the stipulation of that is it's worth -3 banana points, which isn't great if you want to win, but you do get an extra column from holding it. And that can be really useful if you don't have many bricks. Say you want to build up, you place an arch here, and you don't have another way to get up. You can place your column and then another arch, and then you're good. So very useful if you don't have much, or if you are like player 1 starting the game and player 1 only gets 2 arches. That'd be good. But yeah, very simple but pretty cool ability there. And I do hope I actually mentioned how to get monkey credits. It's from every arch that you place, +1 if you have the highest color. I don't know if I mentioned that. I honestly forget. I'm recording this over 2 days, so yeah, hopefully I did mention that. If I didn't, here that is now. Now, the game ends whenever one of the 3 brick types runs out, whether it be arches, columns, or these little guys here. That's how it ends, but how we win is having the most banana points. I said they were important earlier, and they are very important. And it's very simple how you can guess, or not guess, how you can determine if you've won, and that's by just counting them up. The player with the most wins, the player with the least loses. So, yeah, pretty cool. As you can see here, you'd simply count them up. If you have, like, a card under here, that's why you want to keep your cards. That point also counts. You don't void that point or anything. And then you also count your bonus cards, which are worth 4, and your butterfly cards, which are worth 2. This is where the number 6 card comes in, since you don't get any pieces from it. It's simply a card, and it's mainly worth 10 banana points. So very useful there if you want to win, but not so useful if you want pieces to build with. Very cool. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed that. That was Monkey Palace, a very, very complex game, at least in terms of Lego. I think the only one that may be more complex is the Time Twisters one from 1998. My oldest one that I have. I reviewed that when I got it sealed, so I don't think I'll be reviewing it again, because opening it for the first time was one of the coolest things. So I'll keep that video up. But very cool game. When you actually get it done, it's probably not going to look this simple. In fact, I know it won't. It'll probably look more like it does on the back page here, which is just a monstrosity. I just didn't build it here because I'm lazy. Yeah, very cool game. You get a lot of cool pieces. You get a monkey, you get a frog, you get a butterfly. I definitely recommend this thing. It looks very fun. It's very fun. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I shall see you next time, where we'll be looking at something. I don't know yet. I don't know if I have any other games. I'll have to check. I think I have one that I haven't reviewed, or at least I have reviewed, but I didn't like how I reviewed it, so I'm going to review it again. And that's Minotaurus. So, I do hope you'll enjoy, and I shall see you next time, where we'll be looking at that. Goodbye.